Every day they come, beaten down by life, abandoned by loved ones, shamed, desperate, lonely, afraid. They are men, women, some barely old enough to be adults, others who should be enjoying retirement, but instead they have no place to lay their head. They represent all walks of life, from those born on the wrong side of the tracks to the entitled cradling a silver spoon. They are fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters. They are the homeless and addicted on the streets of northern Nevada. No one knows exactly how large their numbers are. Many remain invisible to mainstream society, preferring to build camps along the Truckee River, under bridges, and along railroad tracks. But experts estimate about 500 men and women each night in Reno go to sleep with a sidewalk for a bed. They sleep with one eye open for predators and the unpredictable violence that comes with life on the streets. Another 5,000 are estimated to be in weekly motels, too poor to afford long-term housing or groceries to sustain life. So they come. Every day, hundreds make their way to the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission. Here, they find life's necessities: food, clothing, shelter, showers, and hope. Since opening its doors in 1963, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission has reached out daily to those often ignored, neglected, or trampled on. Every day, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission serves more than 1,000 hot meals, provides up to 400 clean beds, gives away hundreds of articles of clothing and blankets, and counsels and educates 100 addicts in a recovery program. With a goal of ending homelessness, addictions, poverty, and hunger, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission supplies countless numbers with hope.
I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not mad at the world. I don't hate everybody I meet. I'm at peace with myself and my surroundings. And God has kind of started repairing relationships in my life that I thought I had totally destroyed.
I found hope that I can reconcile with my family, that I can be a different person than I was when I was out there using.
Almost 50 years of serving the area's downtrodden, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission still remains a mystery to many.
It's funny what people think about when they think about the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission. Sometimes we get the impression that we're a flop house, that dozens of drunks are just laying around on the floor and we're not doing anything to help them. Another image is that we are a soup kitchen, that we open up the back door every day at noon and, some guy with hairy arms and a cigar dangling out of his mouth ladles, cups of soup and day-old bread to homeless guys shuffling through the alley. If I had a couple seconds with somebody, I'd want them to know that we are faith-based. We are a Christian organization first and foremost, but we are professional. And we do everything we can to attack the problems as we see them. And that is poverty, homelessness, hunger, substance abuse addiction, sexual abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. We see it every day. And we don't just tap people on the forehead or throw a Bible their way and say, oh, go on your way. We try to get the best service for them possible. I wish people could see the changes that we see. We see people when they come in, they're staggering, they're crawling. We've had cars slowly drive by and push people out. These are people that have been kicked, they're beaten down, they've been tossed aside by society, and we're there. They don't see finger pointing, they don't see judgment, they see somebody that lifts them up.
The Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission is a multifaceted charity that combats society's ills on several fronts. It takes in the homeless, offering up to 300 shelter beds at its various facilities, including operating the Men's Drop-In Center owned by the City of Reno and Washoe County. The Gospel Mission operates the area's only women's shelter with 20 beds for women and children at a safe house and another 30 spaces for overflow at the nearby mission. From sunup to sundown, men and women can find a place safe from Reno's harsh winters and streets.
What we try to do is give them just the basics that they need. They have a roof, we have showers that they can use all the time. We have a clothing room there, and each man that comes in, even if they're not staying with us, anybody off the street can come in and get a full change of clothes every 30 days. So we try to help them, here, you want to get a job? We'll help you as much as we can. Give you clothes, a good clean shower, a good clean bed, and we serve 2 meals every day. We serve a breakfast and a dinner. And right next door is St. Vincent's, and they can get lunch there. So all 3 meals are right there, real close. So that's what, the basics is what we provide.
Many come to the mission looking for a meal. Since 1963, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission has served more than 5 million meals. Others need a blanket or jacket to make it through the night. The mission freely gives thousands of pieces of clothing every year. Still others come looking for recovery, from meth to alcohol, crack to gambling. These men and women are offered hope through the Gospel Mission's free year-long recovery program. With up to 82 men and 18 women enrolled, the mission takes a proven professional approach to combating the issues that create destructive addictions. From the 12 steps to Christian maturity, clients attend intense courses designed to uproot the cause of their addiction while creating insight and behavioral change that prevents a return.
They don't know what to expect when they get here. I think they expect an institution or some type, but when they get here and they see it and they're here in the midst of this, I think what then they start expecting is, I'm in a good place. I can expect big things happening in my life and changes in my life. I am so blessed that I get to see changes in people. I get to see people come in to this place beaten up by alcohol, beaten up by drugs, beaten up by life, period. And they come in here and I get to watch them transform before my eyes. I get to watch them change. I get to see the light go on. I get to see the real person behind that mask of alcohol and drugs. I just get so happy too, and I'm like, oh Lord, thank you. They got it. They got it.
The program also focuses on job training and discipline as clients undergo 8-hour work therapy days at one of the 9 mission facilities throughout the region. And the staff of the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission works with parole and probation officers, child protective services, and the courts to clear up any remaining legal issues. Progressing through the program, clients receive vocational rehabilitation, medical and veteran services, computer skills, job hunting opportunities, and may obtain their GED as they prepare to return to society as productive members.
Particular clients that we refer are one step away from prison. The way that I like to explain it is that the participants come to this program kicking and screaming like they don't want to be a part of it because it is a 13-month program. It does require a lot of effort, etc. If they bite the bullet for 2 months, the changes are just phenomenal.
This place will change your life. And I don't mean just drug addiction and that. It'll just truly change your outlook on your entire life.
My life since coming to the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission has changed in every aspect, everything.
Because it receives no federal or state tax dollars or any other governmental aid, the Reno-Sparks Gospel Mission exists today solely because of the caring community surrounding it. It relies on private donors and businesses to continue providing hope to the hurting in our community.
We're about life change. We're not about enabling. We're not about codependency. We're not about just, helping somebody through the given moment. We'll do some of that because we have to meet their basic needs. But we're here about changing people from the inside out. And that makes it all worthwhile. We do it day in and day out, 24/7. We never close our doors. We're always here. We're always here to help, and we always will be.
Please give today the gift of hope.